All right, we're here at the truck stop going to get some fuel, and you have to put your fuel card in there, followed up by your rewards program card in there, so you can earn points and stuff. And now it's asking me my mileage. Now if you listen, it's going to beep twice. Just beep twice. Let me know it's ready for the next information, which is my trip number. And I have my book here. I have the information. So we're going to go ahead and enter it. It's got a nice keypad right here. You want to make sure you enter it right, because sometimes some companies have it linked up. It's going to beep twice again. Gotta put my driver code inside here. And this time we're just getting diesel fuel. So I had to put my book back. I like to put it back inside here just so it doesn't grow legs and walk away. Got my gloves there I'm about to put on. It's asking me for a cash advance. Our company is very generous. Allows me up to $400 cash advance. Today's Thursday. I get paid tomorrow. We could go ahead and skip it. So you want to try to stay away from cash advances, because it can make your check seem a lot smaller than it actually is. We should be good. Some of these are able to print your receipt here. I don't think this is one of those. Just let me know it's time to get the fuel. So do is, before we hit the pump, come on over here and hold on a second. I'm gonna push it down. Go ahead and get your gloves on, because you don't want this diesel, man. Mess up your hands, mess up your lungs, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to start the driver's side one. I have 2 tanks, so there's another pump on the other side, which we'll go around and show you. So what we'll do is go ahead and make sure you lift that up. That's not going to work. This has got a 0 out. Zeroed out. Okay. A lot of times it likes to start and stop, so I put it on the slow one right now. Okay, it hasn't stopped. Sometimes it does that. I guess there's an airlock or whatnot. So we got this going on. I'm going to go ahead and walk on. What do we got there? John the driver. Make sure you like and subscribe. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and walk on the other side. This morning when I did my pre-trip, I went ahead and opened under the hood. So we already actually added some oil, washer fluid, and a little coolant. Make sure we're good. I'm actually due for a oil change. Okay, this one's going to be a little tough. Let's see if it's going to reach. Ooh. This is going to be a struggle here. Let me put you on pause. Well, annoyingly enough, I had to move the truck forward. It's freaking amazing how these diesel pumps are set up. Both my tanks are on the same side. I mean, equal. They're both there, even. But the fuel pumps are not. And the hose is not long. Get this. Again, very similar like the other side. We're going to start it on the slow nozzle. Sometimes I think my truck's possessed. Makes weird noises. So let me go ahead and make sure both my brakes are set. I have a tendency in the winter time to not apply them both. And there's a reason behind it. Good idea to maybe make a video about it. But basically, when you set your brakes, there's a chance that your brakes will freeze in the set position. So on the trailer, unless you have a heavy load and you're, should be on even ground, you should be okay just using your tractor brakes of the truck, as long as you're level ground enough. If you got a heavy load and you're not on the level ground, I definitely wouldn't recommend that. What I would do is maybe not set your trailer brakes on for a while, let them cool down, and then set them. Because if you set your brakes and it was, say, a little wet, whether it's freezing rain or snow on the ground, and the temperature's really cold, the moisture inside the brake drum of the trailer tandems, they're gonna melt and then freeze when the temperature is low. And I've had that happen. It could be a real issue trying to unbrake frozen brakes. So we're going to fill up our tanks. I believe I got about 125 gallon tanks here. So I've gone as high as about 170 gallons, 180 to fill up. I don't like stopping for fuel, so when I do stop, I make sure, number one, I'm getting the best price. Number two is top off my tanks. I don't mess around with, getting 50 gallons here or whatever. I just like to top it off. It's less wasting your driving available hours from going on duty. So I probably save myself about an hour on duty work of losing that hour, because I don't mess around too much with keep stopping multiple times. I stop between 2 to maybe 3 times a week for fuel. Get about close to 1,000 gallons per fill up. So that's about 3,000 miles worth of driving. So some of the things I'd like to definitely write down on my notebook you saw earlier is I write the pump number down, the mileage of the truck, the date, the city, the highway, and the exit number. Now earlier, like I was telling you, I went ahead and top off my def. So I got that done when I did my pre-trip and checked under the hood. I cleaned the windows and stuff. And I just had a little bit of a lunch break. And I did already check my tires. Everything looks good. You can never get enough of checking everything and keeping your eyes out and making sure stuff is good. Had an issue with my lights on the bottom. I had some welding work done and reattached them, and also found the outer rim lip of those brake lights. $3.50 option. Went ahead and added them to both tail lights there, as you can see. Make it a lot more reflectable. So, this one's still pumping, so I'm going to extract it a little bit. Make sure. Got it going. Very careful not to use the hose too much. Let's go ahead and finish up on the right side. Again, a poor setup here. Let me put you down for a second. Looks like it's almost topped up here. Yeah, it's just about topped off. So far we got about 140 gallons. I may get another 10, 15, or 20 on the driver's side tank. Always make sure to put the handle back and click that down so we turn it off on this side. Take a look inside, they're nice and topped off. So now we're going to go ahead and get that fuel cap on. Doesn't have to be super tight, but enough that you're not going to spill anything. Now let's go to the driver's side and finish up over there. Okay, it looks like it just stopped. Guess you really got to be cautious with electronics. You never know, things can start, so maybe it's not such a good idea to have the phone. Okay, we're gonna lock that down. Okay, and look what we got here. 165 gallons. Let's not forget it's topped off there. Again, nice and secure. That one's on. The other cap is on as well. Always double check it just in case you forgot. That's why I normally do a pattern and try to top off the passenger side tank first. So we're good here. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and get my little magic book. And what I do is I record it. Writing it down. Let me go ahead and put you on pause. All right, as you can see, we wrote it down. $607 with 165 gallons, 0.891. 607, and we're good. So let's be courtesy. I know I'm not pronouncing it right, but let's be good. We got a spot open in front of us. There's probably somebody going to want to get some fuel, so let's not hold them up. I do want to go inside and use the bathroom. So what I like to do is turn my key first. Let everything power up there. Acknowledge John, the driver, again there. And let's fire it up. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and move the truck and trailer so somebody can get fuel and go use the bathroom. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed my fueling up. Bye-bye.